Just the facts, if you don't mind, ma'am.
Holy shit, it's Dragnet.
Care what undercover rock you crawled out from, there's a dress code for detectives in robbery homicide. Section 3-605, .10, .20, .22, .24, .26, .50, .70, .80. It specifies clean shirt, short hair, tie, pressed trousers, sports jacket or suit, and leather shoes, preferably with a high shine on them.
Thank God. Vibrator repair.
No, ma'am. Los Angeles Police Department. Sorry.
I've got First Amendment rights, too. Look them up, Friday.
Listen, hotshot, I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't care for you or for the putrid sludge you're troweling out. But until they change the laws to put you sleaze kings out of business, my job's to help you get back your stench-ridden boxes of smut. And since I'm going to be doing it holding my nose, I'll be doing it with one hand.
Would you say that these look like the breasts of a 43-year-old woman?
No, they don't, Miss Wiss. They're quite impressive. Bordering on spectacular. Well, let's just say when I look in their eyes, mister, I get a different message, and we'll leave it at that. Now, let me tell you something, Strebeck. There are two things which clearly differentiate the human species from animals. One, we use cutlery. Two, we're capable of controlling our sexual urges. Now, you might be an exception, but don't drag me down into your private hell. Let me tell you something, mister. Unlike you outside of cigarettes, I only have one vice, and a good chili dog is it. So please pipe down and let me enjoy my lunch in peace. With the exception of you and canned cling peaches, I'd be hard-pressed to find anyone or anything that doesn't know you should never leave your car keys in the ignition. Just let me tell you something, Mr. Lone Wolf. The dedicated men and women of the Los Angeles Police Department comprise one big family. From my brother, the traffic cop, to my sister, the meter maid. And when one of us makes a caller, we all make a caller. Surf's up, Beach Boy, but not for you. You'll be hanging 10 downtown. Right now, all I can think of is 38 little kids standing individually on lonely street corners waiting for a bus that'll never come. Were you sexually assaulted?
No! Thank God! He needed a virgin.
You're still a virgin?
How come his is so much bigger than yours?
I've never needed more. We're responsible for the safety of a civilian here, and frankly, mister, you just don't belong behind the wheel of a car. I need some coffee.
I know where they serve the best in town.
Ma'am, you know I hate to admit it, Strebeck, but for once in your life, you're right. This is good coffee. Connie, I'd like you to meet my maternal grandmother, Mrs. Grace Mundy. Granny, this is the Virgin Connie Swale. My partner and I witnessed that little torchlight picnic you threw last night, and we're going to put you where your kind always ends up. In a 7-by-7-foot gray-green metal cage on the 15th floor of some 100-year-old penitentiary with damp, stinking walls and a wooden plank for a bed. Sure, this city isn't perfect. We need a smut-free life for all of our citizens. Cleaner streets, better schools, a good hockey team. Just like every other foaming, rabid psycho in this city with a foolproof plan, you've forgotten you're facing the single finest fighting force ever assembled.
About time you pencil dick showed up. Why couldn't you have got here before that big, bad, stupid-looking piece of sewage breath stole my white wedding dress? That asswipe also stiffed me for 2 months' rent when his deposit check bounced. Goddamn puss-faced little pimp stick. Useless scum-lapping shitbag. You slimy little jizz bucket. But unlike some people, I have a heart, goddammit. That miserable little bag of puke.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Says who, flathead?
Says the California Penal Code, section 314.1, covering obscene live conduct in public. Good enough for you, lady?
Listen, you public pawn. My attorney's on his way, and we both know I'll be out of here in 20 minutes on bail.
I guess it's just you and me and your balls and this drawer.
Not that it's any of your business, Mr. National Enquirer, but I had the pleasure of spending a quiet evening in the company of Connie Swale.
Wait a minute. Connie Swale? Don't you mean the Virgin Connie Swale?